Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and today I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks with the keyboard. If you have a bigger phone like this, you're going to need two hands pretty much to text, and there are a few things you can do to edit it to have it to help you so that if you're texting with one hand. So normally this is kind of how you're texting here. You got both hands behind the phone, you're using both of your thumbs. But there are some buttons to help. So for example, if you hold down this globe looking button, you can switch between left-handed and right-handed keyboard. So here I selected the right-handed keyboard. So you can see it shifted everything over to the right. So now with just my right thumb, I can reach a lot of these a lot better. Of course, the tiles are a lot smaller now, so it's a little bit harder. But it could help you if you want to be texting only right-handed and not have to reach all the way over to the other side of the phone. Again, there's also a left-handed setting in case you're left-handed and need the keys over on your left hand, or if you want to just type with your left hand instead. So you can use these, and it might be able to speed things up for you a little bit. But again, it does make the tiles a little bit smaller, so it might just be a little easier to keep them full size. It just depends on how big your thumbs are and if you want to reach over or not. Now this next version is pretty cool. It's like the updated version of T9. It's called Swipe. And so as you can see, I'm just swiping from letter to letter, and it's figuring out basically what I'm trying to say. So just hold the key, you can just hold your finger down and swipe over to the letters that you would be typing, but instead of chicken pecking each one of the tiles, you're basically just sliding to where each of these letters are. And it does a pretty good job of keeping up. And there are some words I was wondering if it would know. And with spaces, it can even guess enough that it'll space them out. You don't have to hit space. Now, you may be familiar with this next part. It's called emojis. And so an emoji is basically just like an animated character that kind of helps express the way that you're feeling, since text can definitely come across so many different ways. So by clicking on the little symbol of the face, these are all the different ones that you have. You can swipe through them. And at the bottom, it has categories as well. And you can actually search for emojis now, which I believe is new, at least maybe to this software. And so as you see, you can basically type what you want to put, and you can also hold down on the tile and customize your emojis in a lot of cases too, if you wanted to get just the right size and color ones. But anyway, these ones are fun, and there's all kinds of flags and all kinds of stuff that you can look through. And then at the very, very far left, when you first hit it, it will have the frequently used ones, as you can see. And so if you use those ones a lot, it will keep them over there and store them. There's also emoji stickers, and if you click on that, you can build your own. I built one that looked kind of similar to me, at least I think it does. And so you can use these ones, customize everything from the hair to the eyes to every part of it, and then basically make yourself an emoji if you want to do that. And those are fun. You can even record for 30 seconds and talk for a minute. Hey, I just wanted to try this app. So that's pretty cool. It will look at you, and as you talk, it will mimic what your face is showing. Okay, you can also go through and add in different keyboards, including Spanish, for example, and you can go into the settings and add the ones that you want. And then this is really cool because it will auto-correct in that language, and it will have the tilde over the ends and the different things that language has. So you can go into the settings for that to get the different keyboards, but it's very useful to have so that you can switch back and forth if you have a second language that you're speaking. Also, towards the bottom, you'll see this whole row of different apps and pictures and everything like that. So, for example, just push down and they'll zoom in a little bit. And we're going to select the Apple Pay one, for example. And you could go to a price amount that you want and send that to the person. And, you can either request or send it. You can hit the sticker one and see this is kind of the same thing. You hit the record button, and it's mimicking your face as you're looking left and right and winking and all kinds of stuff. So it's going to know what you're doing just by looking at you. So that's a fun one. And you can do different stickers, as they're called. This one's funny. Has a mask. And then any of these you don't want, you just hit the little X there to delete it. And this one's called Digital Touch. And so it's the symbol with what looks like two fingers on the heart. And so as you select that one, then you can draw on a screen with different colors, and basically just kind of swiping around here. So that's what it looks like there. And so basically there's an endless amount of different apps here with music and everything that you can play around with. And so There's also just stickers. These are just pictures and things like that. And speaking of pictures, of course, that's one that everybody seems to do. So that little flower color with all the different ones will pull up your current pictures, and you can scroll through and send some of those. And that's something you've probably done before, but maybe you're new to iPhone, so who knows. Now, something that's really helpful is using the cursor. So if you hold your finger down on the space bar and drag it left and right, it will put it wherever you need it to in those letters. And so that's so much easier than trying to chicken peck and hold it down over the letters, which when you do, you usually get like the little bubbleized look, so you kind of know where you're putting it. But anyway, this is a much easier way. So next time, just try holding the space bar down and going left to right. So hopefully this video was helpful to you. If you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're new, or give the video a thumbs up. And also check out the video description for a playlist that has a lot of these other videos to it. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.